not sure if I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm not, but hi. I don't super know what we're doing today. I feel like it's likely gonna be rivals. So I don't know what else to do. Also, hi Lucky, thank you so much for the resub. 64 months is so many months. Oh my god. Hi Bloodhound. Good morning. It is almost 8 p.m. for me. Well, it's like 7:20, but it is evening for me. Actually, I brought water this time. Last time I was live, I forgot to bring water. Whoa. Is that considered morning for you then? 1 a.m.? Will that not still be like... I mean, it's the next day, but I always consider 1 a.m. still the night of the previous day, because I'm usually up till like 4 a.m. I guess. 4 a.m. I consider morning. The next morning, yeah. Hi, Tinkini. Since I Bulbasaur you. I've had this shirt since middle school. Yeah. I don't know how it's held up. I think it's a Hot Topic shirt, actually. Ironically. It's held up through the years. Yeah, I've had this shirt for really, yeah, middle school. Definitely since middle school. I would have to confirm that I don't even know, the tag on the inside might not even be legible anymore because it's so old. But I'm amazed. Like, this is a little faded, but not as bad. I lost one of my nails doing Star Wars stuff for May 4th and Revenge of the 6th. Oh, you have college at 6 a.m? Shouldn't you be asleep then? Getting rest before school? Dang. I mean, I feel that, but... Oh, it's been a long time though, I guess. I don't remember the last time I was live. It was a while ago though, it feels like. I'm not 100% certain on when it was, though. I don't really remember. A bit. It's been a bit. At least a little tiny bit. At least 3 minutes. I guess, like, I want to say 3 weeks. Yeah, I would say like 3 weeks. Yeah, this shirt has held up really well. It's very surprising. In a galaxy far, far away. Morning starts once you go to bed. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Unless you're me and you stay up till like 4 or 5 a.m. and then you're like, oh, or sometimes 8, and you're like, I have to take the L. It is the next day. It is in fact the next day, even though I have not slept. It is in fact the next day. So, it just depends for me. It's very funny that YouTube emails me. You're live. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I'm debating whether I should say that I'm live on Instagram or not. I look like crap, and it wasn't a last minute stream, like I talked about it earlier in Discord, but that's pretty much it. I didn't like put a schedule out of any kind. I have felt so demotivated as a streamer in general the past year. It feels like streaming is a dying platform for people who are not already like huge. Yeah. Being a streamer under a certain bracket of like viewership or following puts you in a weird, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people quit the past year, which is discouraging too. Oh, good night, Bloodhound. Sweet dreams. Hopefully school is not bad. Hopefully it is not as what you anticipate. Yeah, like looking in general at like channels I follow that are live right now. I don't know, I've seen people talk about streaming less too. I don't know. I love streaming, but it has been discouraging. I think a lot about the world has been discouraging the past year or so, though. Hi, Cindy! I hope you're doing well also, and that's fair enough. Hopefully work isn't bad. That is so many channel points. That's a ridiculous amount of channel points. I should probably update what channel points are good for at some point in time. Would be wise. I was gonna put a goal up. I had a goal up to fix my hair, but I'm feeling discouraged about that also now. So I don't know. I don't know if I should have any goals up anymore. Like if y'all want to donate or gift subs or whatever, cool. If not, also cool. Like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm discouraged by life presently in general. Like, I don't know. It's a really weird time to be a content creator. Really weird time to be a content creator. Like I said, under a certain bracket on all platforms, really. The algorithm has changed, even under, not necessarily under a certain bracket on some platforms, but if you don't live in LA, it's a really weird time. If you don't live in LA under a certain bracket, I guess, is a more accurate way of putting it. Hydrate. Didn't say I wouldn't yell. Didn't say I wouldn't yell. So, yeah, I'm leaning towards playing Rivals today. I'm not really in a Fortnite mood. I guess there's also Valorant. I don't know that that's updated though. I updated Rivals. I didn't think about updating Valorant, so let's see. Let's see if we can update that, and we'll do a poll on what to do. Valorant updates don't usually take long. I feel like I'm forgetting a game that exists. It's updating. It's already almost halfway done. Not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. My hair Ariel? It is not red enough to be Ariel at all anymore. It was, when it was first dyed, it was pretty freaking red. It was definitely giving Ariel when I first got it done, even though it's not what I asked for. I actually need a haircut, like a trim, and just like spruce up my layers and stuff. They've gotten kind of long. But now I'm like, it's very dramatic, but now I don't trust anyone anymore when it comes to hairstylists because of how poorly it went when I got this dyed. Since this is not, if you were here before I got my hair dyed, you know what my goal was versus what I got. And this is, it faded after 3-ish, a little 3-ish months. Still not the color that I asked for with it being faded, because this was something that she promised after she messed up. She was like, oh, but when it fades, it'll be the right color, don't worry. Is the right color in the room with us? I don't think it is. Thoughts on Little Mermaid? I like Little Mermaid. Ariel's cool. I used to know all her sisters' names, and I don't anymore. I used to know, though. You need a second set of hands to bleach your hair? What do you mean? You're bleaching all of it, or... I don't know, I used to do, touch-ups with my hair when it was platinum. It just depends on the risks you're willing to take in your life, I guess. Yeah, it's, well, so my webcam makes my hair look more red than it is, but you can see how uneven it is, the color. She didn't do a good job. That's just where we're at. Maybe that sounds harsh, but that's just where we're at. She didn't do a good job. So it's very uneven. It doesn't look as red in person. It's very It depends on the lighting and if it's freshly washed or not. But it is muted in places and more red and I don't know. It's not. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I've just been like dealing with it because fixing it would be really expensive. So we're not doing that at this point right now. I have a throne gift thingy set up though for a beauty reset day. So if you feel so inclined to donate, then just go to a throne as opposed to necessarily here. What I would do with a beauty reset, if you're wondering, is probably get a haircut. I have to find somewhere I trust. I don't know that I would try to mess the color more right now. Yeah, Rivals is updated, Myro. And so is Valorant. That's fair, Tinkini. That's fair, not bleaching it yourself. I am not willing to try to fix my hair myself at this point because I think what the play is, if I were to fix this, is to do a balayage from that stops at a certain point because I wouldn't want to fry my ends completely, but I also would need to trim a lot of dead ends. They say you can tell if your hair is dead by how far down it stands up. I'm doing a test. Let's see. So that much is dead for sure. Or that much is dead, maybe? There, it starts bending here. So technically, I would need to cut this much off for it to be healthy. Maybe a little less. I don't know if I went exactly. It starts bending like there. Oh god. So that's like maybe like 3 inches. What's crazy about this is that when this B word did my hair, she cut off 5 inches already. When I went to a hair person to see what they thought about fixing it, she thought they'd have to cut another 5 inches off, which would be 10 inches in total of my hair length lost because this woman didn't know what the flip she was doing. Yeah. But I'm aware of the deadness in my hair and I kind of want to get it trimmed at this point. I didn't want to because I hate how I look with shorter hair, but now I don't know. I feel all scraggly. I feel like a very scraggly person lately. I don't like my hair color. I don't like my hair cut necessarily. I don't know. I feel like a scraggly human being with weirdness happening. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I remember that scene from that movie. I feel like you're asking for a weird reason though, so that's why I didn't address it initially, so. Be mindful. I don't care about blocking people at this point in my life. I don't think it's actually possible. The one benefit of me feeling like a failure and like I'm just losing my grip on being a content creator entirely is I don't care anymore. I care about, obviously, like, people who support my content and stuff like that and are, like, positive, but, like, I don't care to impress anyone else, necessarily. Like, I don't care to appease people anymore. Where used to, there was a certain amount of, like, care. Also, thank you so much for the resub, Mike. Hi, 76 months is, holy crap, that's a lot of months. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think anybody could necessarily rage bait me at this point because I just don't care. I don't. It's one of those like mentalities, you know, when you have a crappy job, which content creation isn't a crappy job. It's just a really weird time. I love content creation and I wish I were more successful in it, but this is a kind of a comparison. But when you're in a job where you're not happy, and something bad happens, right? And you're just like, I don't get paid enough for this to deal with this. It's kind of that mentality. It's a weird time, like I said, in content creation if you don't live in California and are under a certain bracket of followers. It's been a really big struggle this year. For sure. It is a random point join in. Did they say something stupid in Kini? I'm sure they did. Oh, thanks. I won't dispute the weird. The poll is almost over. I think Rivals is gonna win, so we'll do that. No, okay, they deleted it themselves then. I guess they, like, there's maybe there's some self-awareness now in the community, you know what I mean? Like, maybe let's not be weird to people. I don't know. I used to argue with trolls. Now I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna ban you. I'm just gonna block you on every single platform that I can find you on because I will be able to do that. And that's that. Bye. I just don't care. Don't care. I'm still gonna be weird. I can't help it. That's fair. I mean weird in a bad way, you know? Like intentionally, there's being weird. I feel like I'm not necessarily a normal person. I would consider myself pretty weird. But there's then you are trying to make people uncomfortable, which I don't like that. Even if it doesn't make me uncomfortable because maybe I've just matured or something. I don't know. I just don't care anymore. But I don't like, because then I know it's like, oh, you're doing it to other people who it might actually affect. And thus, I don't like it. Not that flavor, right? Yeah, Rivals is definitely gonna win. I will launch that then. Woo! But yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to say that I was live on other apps right now because I feel ugly. And, no, that's pretty much it. Send tweet. I almost wore glasses on stream. Calm down, Rivals. Because I have these, like, blue screen glasses. And I thought that would compensate for not wearing makeup, but I don't actually know that it does. I think that's me deluding myself a little bit. It's like, this is its own makeup, right? Glasses. Yeah. I don't know that I feel like blue screen glasses work, if I'm honest. I never try them long enough to know. I don't know if I've just stared at screens enough the past however many years, because even before I became a full-time content creator, that was still my job, to constantly be looking at screens. Now I'm just immune. Or dead inside, maybe. But it'll probably be a short stream today. Short live because... Oh, y'all don't see that Rivals launching.
Tankini donated $25.
Why?
I know I can't pay you enough to deal with me, because you kill me, but here is some amount of compensation, lol.
Why did you donate? I'm not gonna yell at you because of what I said earlier. But I want to! Is there no event right now in Rivals? Thank you, though, for the donation, for the tip, whatever you consider it. What do people say anymore? I don't even know anymore, but thank you so much, Tankini. I really appreciate it. I don't know. I feel like I'm not a real content creator lately. I just feel like a failure. It's great. It's going so good in life. The irony is I feel like I've been putting in more effort continuously throughout time, so it's weird to see things fall apart. You know what I mean? Feels great. Feels great. Yeah. Like, I've upgraded my equipment. I feel like I've gotten better at creating content, but somehow... What is this? I don't know. I got a gift, I guess? Where's my alert box? It's gonna appear over my face. I don't know how I have that placed there. What's up, Dragon Ruler? Twilight Duo! Oh, it's cute! That's a cool costume for them. I feel like this is... I remember Ironstep saying something about there's a surprise in Rivals when I get back into Rivals. I feel like this was it. Just crazy. Mafia attack. That's cool. That is neat. That suits them, in a way. Whoa. What is going on? I need to switch my... Thunderbolts. Has everyone seen Thunderbolts? I have not. Escape. No thanks. Rebels. I don't know how to change a category on YouTube once you're already live, so I'm not gonna. Because I don't know how. As long as you think of yelling at you hard enough. Only when we give up for our failures? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Why is it glitching? Calm down. Oh my god, stop. Oh, this is weird. I don't want to say I'm close to giving up because I don't want to give up at all, but there's like, okay, I am not close to giving up, but I feel like I should. You know? That's where I've been at recently. It's not necessarily that I want to give up or I'm close to giving up, it's just like this overwhelming feeling of being such a failure that I'm like, I feel like I'm postponing something I'll eventually have to do. You know? So that sucks. It does not feel good, for sure. Hi, Toasted! What is this? What is the current event? I don't know why it shows it glitching here, but it doesn't show it glitching on stream. It's very bizarre to me. I would not have guessed that was Spider-Man. That's cool. That's very cool. They couldn't have thought a better name for this one than Nut Rocker? Alright, sure. I love the X-Men uniforms. This is crazy. That's kind of a crazy skin, man. Why is it glitching so badly for me? I hope it chills out. I knew that was gonna be Luna Snow. I could tell. I forgot that he's in space. Oh, why did I think that was the thing? That's not the thing at all. I've had this shirt since middle school, Toasted. He's old. Yeah, that's what they called it, Sinking. I don't know what the thought process was there. That is boring. fireworks. Why is it always Cloak and Dagger that are getting like all the skins? Stop glitching! Why do I have so many little exclamation points? What do the exclamation points mean? Too much? They mean too many things. I don't want them in my life. I hate having notifications. Oh. Are you supposed to... Am I supposed to care about that? I'm not really sure. What that even means! Aha! It was from Iron Subs. Thank you, Iron Subs, for the skins. What is it? Why is it? It's already been claimed. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay. Notifications everywhere. Oh, interesting. The mantra refresh rate. Huh. Not something I considered possible. Very possible. Let's just yeet ourselves into a game. Get this party started. It's hot in here. Like, overly hot in here. I can't wait for summer. It's going to suck. I'm just gonna play as Jeff again. Because I have no other skills. I forgot how to change character. Yeah, I'll stay Jeff. That's fine. When did the game start? Did it put me in a game that was already a thing? Why would it do that? I forgot how to play this game. Already forgot. I should have gone Cloak and Dagger probably. It's fine. It's fine. Except it's not. Oh shoot! I hate the squirrels. They're very annoying. Could you walk a little bit in range for me to heal you? Would be dope. Oh, bro. Maybe move somewhere else, right? Am I crazy for feeling this way? No, right? Surely not. Really not. No, I had a feeling. Oh, I guess I could also go up here, turns out. Oh, I moved on. Good, good, good. Dang. Being a healer is a lot of fucking work, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. I like how I started off this live with not cursing, and now in-game. Hello, Natsu? I have my ult, but I don't know this map. So that's a thing. Oh, someone already critical. Where even are you, bro? I definitely should have gone Cloak and Dagger. I feel like I got pretty decent at them last time. Could switch it off now. I may as well. Don't remember how to play as her. That's gonna be fun. From where? This is stressful. This is really stressful, guys. I am stressed out. Just so everybody knows. Yeah, that's about right. Hi, Bushy! Yeah, Jeff literally just is a dead fish when he dies. It's awful. Okay, this is going great. This is going great. In case anyone was wondering. Oh. Should I stay Jeff? I don't know anymore. This is stressful. Let me follow you. Where are you going, bud? How are we approaching this? Why won't she die? Be so for real. Oops. I missed you. I could use my ult, maybe. Help anything. My ult confuses me severely as Cloak and Dagger. I said it every single time. It just hasn't stopped being true. Where are you? You're annoying me. Oop, crap. I did it to myself, basically. I don't understand how Moon Knight works. There's still so many characters in this game that I just am completely ignorant of, as far as how they play goes. So I'm never prepared, basically, which is a great tactic in a game like this, for sure. It's really smart. I definitely recommend it. That's probably not gonna be a shortcut, and I'm gonna get stuck. Personally just trying to keep people healed right now, as opposed to anything else. Oh. Rip. Why won't she die? Then I died. like that was unnecessary. That felt like an unnecessary way to get back on the map. I'm just saying. How do you pick these things up? I'll never know. I hate decoy Lokis. They annoy me. Cloak and Dagger is really fun. I get it now, and I was just murdered brutally. Brutally! Sweet dreams, Iron Subs! Thanks for stopping by to say hi. I didn't get a chance to walk out of the freaking room. Teleport out of the room. Shocker, shocker, shocker. I think we all did the best we could in that situation. I don't think I was absolute crap, at least. I've been worse. Invite. Oh, I forgot that I can't invite Myro. Instead of just fixing that, we just continue on with the way things have been. Hydrate! Let's fucking go! I guess. Do I know who I want to be? Cloak and Dagger, I guess. Sure. I don't know how to do that. Regarding the voice chat. It's not that I don't know how, it won't let me for some reason. My screen doesn't move with the thing. I don't know why. Hi. I'll say that I'm live for now, I guess. May as well. I can hardly hear you, just for the record.
Now I just need to remember how to play this game.
Ah. Also, Myra, if you're talking, no one can hear you. Even though you are in the voice chat. Just so you know. I say no one can hear you. I guess that's just me assuming that you can't hear him also, but I can't hear him.
I did move my headphones close to my face.
What? Really, I can't hear anybody. That's a cute skin for Squirrel Girl. know, right? No one in this universe misses leg day. Kind of weird, to be honest. Well, I'm not a hater at all, but it's not at all realistic.
At least they're equal opportunity. Like, Venom got kicked for fucking days, too.
They didn't miss anyone, for real.
Yeah.
I said I was gonna post that I was live and then I didn't. I'm just staring at it on my phone now, where I could just hit the post button, but that would be too easy. Oops, I did the wrong button just now. Didn't know you could kill me, my little torpedo thing. Actually, I'm not gonna say I'm alive. I changed my mind. That's how we're doing presently. It's going great.
It do be like that sometimes.
I was like, you know, I could, or I couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't, shan't. I don't know what's the right. Whatever the fuck's happening, we're getting demolished, gang. All that running around and jumping, fair. And Kitty, no! Dang. Should I wait a spell before? No, we're just gonna run in. Alright, alright, alright. There's gotta be a better approach, right? Like, there's gotta be something we're missing here. Let me think. Maybe I'll go. Wow, I forgot how short-lived that is. It's awesome. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Switch to... I don't have time. I don't know who to be. I don't know how to be anybody is the problem. Full sim, whatever. I don't know. I don't fucking know what to do right now. I don't know how to play as anybody. All the people I know how to play as are already being played. So we're gonna fucking wing it, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just we're getting demolished. I don't know what to do. We're not like, you know? And I don't feel like I have time to figure out who to be. I've played with this chick once. Don't remember how to use her at all. Which is cool. Really helpful. Probably shouldn't have done that. I don't want to run in there alone either, is my thing. Ah! I don't know how to play as a bitch. Okay. Regroup. Shoot a sword. Everybody I knew how to play as was already being played. Other than Cloak and Dagger, but that was getting us nowhere. So I don't know. We already had 3 healers, technically. Right? Or am I tripping?
Our squirrel girl did that.
Our squirrel girl what?
Our squirrel didn't close on a bunch of the kills, which mostly because she couldn't get as close. But our Hulk needed to jump in and make space inside the point. But mostly because we kept getting funneled into that little tunnel at the front.
Yeah.
We could just heal and spam through it. That's a bit more open, so.
Emma Frost isn't a healer. I got confused. Why are so many characters blonde with white outfit?
because somebody on the character design team has a clear preference.
Because I think I got her confused with Sue. Not like got the characters confused, but thought that Emma Frost was also a healer because Sue is, you know? I don't know. I got confused. Which doesn't make sense for Emma Frost. I realize that. I do realize that. I do know X-Men. Ah! What the fuck? This game is a lot sometimes.
Lord Iron Man. Actually fine.
No, not actually fun? Or... I'm just gonna stick with Cloak and Dagger and let everybody else figure out their own shit, I think. I panic too much trying to solve problems that I have no business trying to solve because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna let everybody else figure it the fuck out. Yeah, I for sure thought you were a healer, Tankini, the entire last game. I'm like, oh, if Tankini is a healer, then I should also be a healer. You're not a fucking healer. I am just stupid. I'm like, blonde woman. Maybe that's also why, is because there's too many blondes in this game. I've said it.
Yeah.
I've said it, and I mean it. No take backsies. Don't die, Rocket! Whoa. I just saved Rocket's butt. Let the record show. Oh god, no. Wanda! You and your dustiness. Not you, Myra Wanda, but the other Wanda. You know what I mean? Bitch! Ow! Someone was banned. Why? Spam?
Yeah. It's just a bot.
That's crazy that it's still happening in this day and age. Someone asked me the other day if I thought that Twitch was still like a flourishing platform. What do y'all think?
That Twitch was what?
Like a flourishing, like a good an important platform to grow on, or even possible to grow on. I said no.
Feels like it's really fucking hard to grow on Twitch, but useful.
I feel like it's always been hard, but it's even more difficult now than it was a few years ago. Like, the best time was probably the pandemic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Not impossible. I've seen, like, a couple new streamers show up on my TikTok For You page, right? That's the biggest way I feel like to grow your Twitch that has given me an idea. I think the best way to grow... I'm alive. I didn't know I was alive, but I was dead. To grow your Twitch platform at this point is your Twitch clips on TikTok. You need your Twitch clips to go viral somewhere. So you need your people to come from somewhere else other than Twitch. Twitch's own discovery is not... I'm gonna die. Yep. Hi, Vismay! Need more redheads? How many are there in the game so far? Is it just Wanda?
I think it's just Scarlet and Black
Oh.
Widow redheads in the game.
Forgot about Black Widow. Ow. It'd be really hard for me to find some of my better, I feel like, Twitch clips at this point, though, to post on TikTok. That used to not do so great for me, though. when I did try it way back when. So I don't know.
Alright, thanks.
I was coming back because I died.
Why can you fly so high? Didn't know that. That's new information.
I'm actually not sure what our Iron Man's been doing.
Why am I going
Flying
alone?
around doing Iron Man stuff.
A better question. Why am I being killed? Their Wanda annoys me so much. Yeah, that checks out. It is way too hot in here. I don't understand how the thing. Why the rooms are different temperatures. Ah. Why am I watching this? I don't know if I just zoned out or what just happened to me. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. That was very confusing.
Wistful fugue state.
And then I realized I didn't have to be where I was. Why does the game start so stealthily? Who do I want to be? Yes. Someone else cloak and dagger. I don't know how to be anybody else useful. Afraid. I should and could learn to be other people. Or not. My odds were not. That was confusing. Why did it say we had a rocket on our team? Weird.
I didn't know.
I don't see the benefit of riding Groot as Jeff.
He's cute.
That's it. Cute. That's it.
Is that not enough?
I don't think so.
I have been misinformed.
Can I find this? Whee! I could. That was cool. Ah! Oops. Forgot that I'm Jeff. Where are my friends? At least I can heal from very far away. And many people at once. Sometimes. That's nice, you know? Y'all can't die faster than I can heal, though. That makes that very difficult. Myro! Get in view! Or... Bye! expected. I hate when I have to take a pause to eat a fish. Snacking at this time? In the hour. Oh no. Guys, I still haven't done Evie's Jeff costume. I'm failing. I just don't know in what context to do it when I don't have a cosplay for her to go with her. Like, Evie's ready. Evie's not the problem. I'm the one slacking. But there's no one I really want to cosplay anymore from Rivals. I get unmotivated as far as cosplay goes really fast these days. I guess I could just do, like, I don't know, just like a funny video with her dressed up. Like POV. Your mom plays video games. Dang it. What is wrong with me?
A POV video of just Evie as Jeff.
I feel like that might just end up being what we do. Ah! Wolverine is trying to kill me. And I don't want it. Oh. I have my ult. I never know when to use Jeff's ult though. Unless I see an edge of the map, it never feels like my time to shine with that. Why is you showing me my dead body? That was wrong.
That was pretty rude.
Rainbow Wings Coalition is still on.
I can hardly hear you, by the way. Myra. You sound like a whisper. Do I stay, Jeff? Should I go Cloak and Dagger or Jeff?
Cloak and Dagger.
Oh wait, are they Cloak and
There
Dagger?
is a good ledge on this one by the wave.
Yeah, they're Cloak and Dagger, never mind. Never mind. I thought they switched.
That
I
is
don't-
also a good
I don't know how to be Sue
ledge.
Storm.
We already have a close dagger, so you literally can't.
I don't know why my audio is so bad being able to hear y'all on Discord, but it's really annoying. No, Tsunikini, no! Where'd you go? Did you die? Oh,
I turned into a bird. Run away. I was going to
that
die.
is neat. A little trick. Ooh, am I alone? That's so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate. That's a cool skin for what is her name? Luna Smackdown.
That is an interesting yeah.
way cooler than dying. I can use this, that's fine too. Dang it. Wait. These walls are annoying me.
Alucard, calm down, baby.
Riser down.
How do I spell? Dang it! How did I not get any of them?
I'm not good at this. Not that I was good before, but I feel like I've gotten worse.
I think I've gotten worse as well. I feel like that happens if you take a beat from playing. In particular, Rivals,
Yeah.
it's definitely worse than other games I've noticed. Like Valorant, I pick back up, like riding a bike, typically. Rivals is not so much that. I feel like because they keep changing shit, which makes sense for people who are regular players. They keep adding new dynamics.
Yeah. The characters being so different does not help with the ability to just drop it and pick it back up.
Yeah. It makes sense for, like I said, people who play regularly. I totally get it. To keep it interesting. Wow, I'm gonna die anyways. But yeah, it's not. I guess it's not so much for a casual gamer as much as other games are, like Valorant. Like Valorant is still really competitive, but I feel like you can be more casual about it because there's not as many dynamics that change. The only thing that changes is they'll add a new character, but not so frequently. I feel like as Rivals has.
Yeah. And like the characters are different, but not like the core set of abilities and everything
Mhm.
is the same. It's just
Yeah, this is like some of these characters I cannot fathom at all. How they work. Like at all. That's a skin for Cloak and Dagger? That's cool. I didn't realize who they even were for the whole game. I was like, we have a Cloak and Dagger, but I haven't seen them.
The ink.
Okay, there's no one on my team over there. That's concerning. Shoot. where I decided to go just now. It was an interesting choice on my part. I don't know where my team is.
It was one of them.
Wasn't that a good spot to hide, turns out. Not hide, but like be stealthy about my business. Found my spot. Uh-oh. Okay, that scared me. I know what that meant. Victory!
I know we were talking about blue light classes earlier, and I'm with you in that they don't do anything, but my eyes are starting to burn, so that might be my last game for tonight.
Wait, what?
My eyes kind of burn, so that might be my last game for tonight. I need to blink more.
No worries.
Totally fair.
Thanks for letting me play.
Thanks for joining. It is so hot in this room. It's ridiculous. I actually might only play one more game. On that note, because it is so hot in here, I feel like my brain is on fire. There's no reason. There's no reason. I need to move desperately, but that's not how life works apparently. I'll probably stream again. I don't know if tomorrow is too soon or Thursday.
Oh no, I loaded Tenkeen.
Oh no! I literally, how did that, how? He wasn't even, I don't even know what to do about that. Because if I exit, then we're penalized.
It must not have registered his character leaving before.
I waited till I saw his character leave though. I also need to feed my dogs dinner anyways, so I'll do one more game and then make an actual plan to not look like crap on stream also for either tomorrow or Thursday is what I'm thinking. Whoa! Woo. Okay, switched. I'll just open that. Well, we had some. One join? Question mark? Possibly. We'll find out. How did they already get behind us? Oh, Myro, no.
Oh god, like, quick 4 kills to start the game out. Step 5.
Woo! Wow, like, this stuff. Yeah, villager spot. Yeah, it did it pretty fast. That was very confusing because I didn't start the game until after it showed that you were no longer on the team. So that was on Rival's end. Crap. They're doing a thing that I don't appreciate right now. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no! I wish I could heal myself. I don't think that's how Homegirl works, though. No, fuck my life.
Nice, good recovery.
Woo. Yeah, I definitely, next stream, someone remind me to, like, I guess, turn my AC way down and my electric bill way up, but this is like, I'm miserably hot in here. I guess, like, it doesn't help with the PC on, but there's no reason. It already is always hot in this room, and you can't turn the, like, ceiling fan on because it wants to fall out of the ceiling.
Is it? I don't think so.
What? Whoa. Where am I? How am I? This is what happens when I try to take shortcut. Are you fucking kidding me? Be so for real right now. Where the These maps don't need to be like this. There's no reason. There's no other game. No other game where you can just get fucking lost. Never in my life. Okay. Jeez. Oh no, I'm convinced after my recent experiences that there are, like, landlords are 90% just bad people. I don't believe that there is even half or 25% good landlords out there in the world that care about their tenants. I'm convinced of that. I think it's just greed and being crappy. I eventually showed up. Died, didn't put that in the right spot. Cool. Died immediately. Updates? I didn't talk about really stuff in the beginning. I mean, I have AC again. Oh, I'm a lot. I need to be let know when I am revived. Apparently. It was pretty bad though. I don't remember if I updated really in Discord. The repair process went really poorly. Involved them shorting out the power to my entire place again. And leaving. I had to call and like bitch to the cause they don't ever hire real maintenance people. I don't know how legal that is. I have never actually looked into it. I don't know if as a landlord you're required to hire a real company or not, or you can just send whoever the fuck you want to fix shit. Halfway through fixing things, quote unquote, they had to make a Home Depot run because they were just some dudes. They're not anybody. They're not like a real service or company or repair people. They're just some dudes. Yeah. It was great. They broke stuff. They got mad at me for tattling on them for shutting off my power. Oh, Dr. Strange trying to save me. So nice. That sucks. Yeah, they got mad at me for being like, hey, I have no power. They left without, they shut my power off and left. So then they were really hostile towards me when they came back to fix the power. I don't know. I'm just really, it definitely doesn't help like my mental health stuff and like my motivation creating living here, because it's really hard to thrive in this kind of environment, I've determined. Like, when you feel like the person in charge of your well-being in life, right, and all of your possessions and stuff, does not give a fuck. Just at all. No matter if it goes against the lease or anything, or the legality of it, and if you, like, complain too much, they'll just kick you onto the street. So, that has, like, been very difficult to cope with, I guess. Was not treated very kindly, obviously. And this happened like the second I got home. Literally the second I got home, it became a problem and I didn't have AC for what, almost 3 days? Yeah. And the crappy part about it is I didn't have to not have AC. If I wanted to be like a bad person, not necessarily a bad person, just like a person, I guess. I should have realistically done this. I could have just left the AC running and had it fuck up their ceiling and walls. When I realized what the problem was, I turned it off so it wouldn't cause damage to their property. And the whole reason it was a problem to begin with was because they didn't hire real AC people to fix the AC. So I am predicting it is going to be more of a problem over the summer. I feel like this is not something that's just been resolved and that I'm in the clear. I think it's something that's going to come up again. And it might end up being my 13th reason why. Because it's a lot. Luckily I have like a little portable AC unit that before they made me lose power for half the day, I had it on the dogs. So I was like suffering, but as long as my dogs are okay, oh well.
Alrighty, thanks for the games.
Oh, thanks for playing. Yep, I'm definitely gonna end now because I'm hot. Normally I have the little AC unit in here because of how hot it is in here. But I didn't move it in here, so I didn't realize how hot it would already be. Because it's raining. I don't know why it's so hot. We will play more Rivals or something. I don't know what we're gonna do exactly. I don't have a whole plan for the next stream, but it will either be tomorrow, will be one of or more than one of the following days in this week. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, as long as my dogs are okay, it was like somewhat tolerable, I guess. But it's still not great, but intolerable. It's just funny, it all happened the day I also had to pay rent, and my rent is not cheap either, like at all, because it's gone up. It's wild to me. The biggest like thing that's crazy is how are you going to raise rent when you were making my life hell? There's been no improvements. There's been nothing great about living here, especially the past 2 years, year-ish, I guess. I don't know how long, but it's been really bad. Last summer, I didn't even get to be here for how many weeks was it that I didn't have power? 3 or something ridiculous? Like, and I still had to pay rent? What do you mean? That's crazy work. That's crazy work. It's super not legal. I keep getting told that by everybody who I know was like, you need to do something about it legally or whatever, pursue. But the thing is that I feel like a lot of people don't get is that's a lose-lose situation for me. It's gonna cost a lot of money to pursue it legally. And there's no like there's no good outcome to that other than they're not gonna care. It's not gonna change how they operate their business. I don't know. I just need to move. That's what I should make. I asked before all this happened, ironically, if I should do a streamathon and make a goal of like, help me move, but I don't even know what to make that because the housing market, I'm ready for the housing market to crash. Fingers crossed. On the economy tanking, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to go about that, and I don't know that a streamathon would go so well for me at this point. I feel like I am not as, I don't know, decent of a streamer as I once was. You know? Or that's just me in my head. It's no idea. Rent went up because they just repaired the AC. Probably their mentality. They didn't repair it, they had to replace it. I think. Or replace, I don't remember actually what they did. I guess it, no, was it? I don't know, they fucked up. Whatever they did it wrong. Because then they almost gave me carbon monoxide poisoning. And then now we're having another problem. You're gonna tell me I should be confident there's not gonna be any more problems over summer? When the AC is used the most because it's Texas? That's hilarious. I'm screwed. I just like, that's I think another part of what's made me so unmotivated is I'm just waiting for like shit to hit the fan again. I am not mentally equipped for that to happen right now though, so I hope it holds off until I'm in a better place because right now, no, I cannot handle that. And if you win, you get to be homeless. Literally that. That's another thing that I've had to explain to people because everybody in my like family, they're like, we'll just move. I'm sorry, when did we all forget how much moving costs? I think it's very silly to think I would get my security deposit back from these people. They will find a way. And I think it's very silly that a lot of people think that, oh no, they have to give it back. No, they don't. Especially when you have dogs, they can make shit up. It happened to me, it has happened to me before. It's literally happened to me before where they just make things up because, well, you had dogs on the property despite paying the fucking... Ah! I hate landlords. That's all I know. Yeah, it sucks. And then like moving, I have to have a new security deposit. And some places now, I saw stuff the other day that just sent me on a spiral because this guy was like, I'm trying to move, and this place is on their application is requesting you make 3 times the rent. 3 times the rent? If I were making 3 times the rent, I wouldn't be renting! What? Evil. It's evil. It's just evil out there. It's just evil. People are evil and I hate them. But yeah, that's another thing. Renters have no enforceable rights in Texas. It's not the same as like California or something. Texas is great. They put the exhaust pipe near it, which is just as good. Almost fixed. I could not believe that shit. Could not believe that shit. I hope I can move soon too, Bushy. I don't know if I should make it like a goal on Throne or a goal here or like a streamathon thing. If y'all want to help me try to figure out how to move in the next millennium. Cocked Molotov cocks out of there. Policing office. I can't wait to not be renting on these people though, and leave like the. I've never been a bad review person. I'm about to be, not about to be, but as soon as I'm not here, it's gonna be an essay. Anywhere I can put it. Yeah, no, and it's so funny with the, what happened with the carbon monoxide thing, and then being like, but did you die though? Like, literally, that's essentially what they said to me, word for word. Oh, and then shortly after that was the whole issue of they raised the rent. You pay your rent on an online portal. They control what amount it says you owe. They control that. It was the third or something because you technically have, no, it wasn't even the third. I think it was like the second or something. I don't know. But you have, I think, till the third technically. Am I wrong? I don't know. But you pay rent the first, right? I didn't want to not pay rent on time. They didn't update it to the new amount. They didn't. I can't do that. That's not something I could do. And then, when they didn't update it, even though I paid rent, the rent that they showed I owed on time, they tried to charge me, it was like over $300 fine for not paying the full amount and it being late. So like on top of paying more, the correct amount more, they wanted to charge another $300 on top of that because it was late now. And I was like, are you joking? I don't control what that portal says. I can't edit. Are you high? Like, what is like... Anyways, as you can see, these people drive me insane. To the local news. I don't think they'll care. That's like a thing that I just don't... I feel like this is normal in Texas. I don't think they care here. Like, you don't have as many renters' rights here as you would in other states. Get the fuck out. Streamathon win. I don't know. We'll talk about it in Discord, maybe. I'll get y'all's input if it's something I'll actually... I don't want to, like, waste anybody's time kind of thing or whatever, and we'll discuss. But for now, I'm gonna get out of this hot room that is making my face turn pink. It's hot in here. And I will keep you updated on if the next stream will be tomorrow, the next day, or Friday, or multiple of those days. I haven't really decided yet. I'll decide, like, by the morning what I'm feeling like doing, you know. I have some other things I need to do since I haven't been able to really get anything done since I've been home because I didn't have power, or I didn't have AC, then I didn't have power, and then it was like May 4th, so I was rushing to do my May 4th content, which I wanted to do when I first got home. I was supposed to drive to the desert for May 4th content. Obviously couldn't do that because of the situation. So I had to rush that. It's just been a mess. So there's like some things I need to do. And then we'll get to... once I have a plan in mind, we'll proceed with more streams. But alright, thanks for hanging out. My first stream back in like a few weeks. And I will see y'all later. Much love, sweet dreams, all that. Bye!